I'm doing Death vs. Heard, entertainment, pop culture, things like that. Once in a while, I check out clips on Twitter, usually about somebody in the news, like Amber or Johnny or someone else big like that. And I'm going to put a few things in question here about the community. The community, on the whole, let me throw out there, is amazing. Everyone's great. Like 95 to 99% of people supporting Johnny are just good people with good intentions, as far as I've seen from my personal experience. However, once in a while, you got to question if someone's going too far. Should we not actually comment on every little thing about Amber? It's a good question. Ultimately, I think the answer is yes, in the spirit of freedom of speech, expressing yourself, and why set limits. However, there's something to be said about maybe too much picking at the details. But anyway, I guess it's kind of one thing I do here. I've got like 2,400 videos, but the other thing I do is just question everything. Anyway, here's a clip in question.
Darling. Your voice. I wonder if I can have oysters.
Then you're all good then.
All right. Hell yeah.
Alright, so here's the thing. This person says, laugh my ass off, this wasn't staged at all. But what if it was staged? Who even cares? She's eating an oyster. I mean, you're gonna have that like 1% of the fan base who's so hardcore that they're not gonna buy an oyster if they see Amber shopped at an oyster place just because she was there. But in general, I think most people have the common sense and courtesy to know that the guy selling oysters isn't going to be like, oh my God, it's Amber Heard. I can't sell her an oyster. And they'd buy an oyster, I guess, for the guy's business. So I'm not sure, even if it was staged, it'd be a bad thing for that guy. By the way, this is a retweet that she actually tweeted out herself. Now, not for nothing, it's kind of weird. Doesn't make sense, but it's about an oyster. Now, what I was saying before is this. I would never actually say to this guy, hey Brock, cut it out. We're not doing the right thing, making the community look bad. I'm not going to go that far. However, I would point out that, maybe think about it or have a different caption like, here's Amber buying some oysters or whatever it is. I mean, pushing everything to the limit, like saying it's staged, seems negative, maybe overly negative, unless again, I'm missing something, which I could be. I mean, there are flappy fish market jokes, and this is probably a fish market of some kind, so there is that there. I mean, maybe that could have been the tweet. Something like, here's Amber at a flappy fish market, or something like that, not like saying it was staged, which doesn't ultimately mean anything bad anyway. Unless maybe buying oysters is forbidden in that country and she's being a rebel with this guy or something. I don't know. And also, by the way, this is retweeted on October 21st, 2022, so the retweet's brand new. However, she posted it in 2021. And Jezebels Curse says, interesting name by the way, when she opens her mouth, wipes it on her arm, and pulls her signature gaping mouth strange look, yuck. It was a little weird, yeah, I'll say that. And this person's with me with saying, I see a fish market or two, right? That's the whole joke, the flappy fish market. We'll never forget it. What can you do? Literally, she looks normal and like she's just messing around. Do you people ever leave the effing house or what? And I gotta say, alright, in this case, fine. I'll accept that and I won't fight back about that. But I will say this, it's the internet. You've got the right to put things out there. Everyone does it. So it's actually normal on the internet to be analyzing a picture like this. I should say video clip like this. And Alex says you're saying she staged eating. Yeah, I'm kind of saying that too. Like, I don't get it. No class and no manners. So while you can say maybe it's not right to be talking about this tweet, it's meaningless, I can't say this person's wrong. If you're talking about something too much, but you're making points that are correct, well, that's one thing. If you're talking about things too much or someone too much and your points are all wrong, well, now that's really bad. So I think we came full circle and figured it out. And that's one reason I like doing videos like this. So here's the point of the video that I just realized. if you're saying something too much about someone to the point where it's overboard, but you're correct in what you're saying, that's fine. If you're saying something too much about somebody that's incorrect, that's not good. And that seems perfectly fair to me. So the moral here is go ahead, say whatever you want about Amber in the spirit of free speech. However, make sure you're getting the info right. And that way, spreading facts are never a bad thing. Let me know what you think down below, doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here and you don't, I'll be pretty sad about it, but I'll get over it. Done here for now. See you next time.